The door is open. Why are we just walking in front of it? I mean, that's a pretty good question considering there is a guy standing right here. Oh, we're just gonna re-peek him. All right, never mind. This guy is still a copper, Chad. He is still a copper. You're not Bolo. You're not Shaiko. Stop quick peeking everything. Learn the fundamentals of the game. Watch Brazilians play the game. He's back, boys. theGumer. Previous Platinum, current Emerald 2, featured on the very first Spectating Nightmares. And today we're going to review his gameplay to see if he's actually gotten any better or if he just got carried. I'm stuck in my rank because I don't have a stack. In all, I've not quite gotten my elements to champ level or your English to champ level, but you'll get there soon, don't worry. This is just a bunch of crap. I mean, this is not the reason you're not champ. I mean, it's definitely this part. You gotta get to champ skill. Let's take a look at the gameplay. Pray I don't get slaughtered in the comments. Good luck with that, because I want everyone to slaughter him in the comments. Here we are on Oregon, running Mozzie Commando Suppressed. Well, that's definitely not a champion level element, I can tell you that. Starting off bad. Breaking the glass on the windows, good work, Goomer. Love to see it. Gen window as well. Gen window is probably the most important window to break here. Oh, it's castled. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It's castled. You don't need to break the glass if it's castled. Doing the Mozzie pets on white. Okay. I mean, I'm just wondering why you don't play mute if you're going to play Mozzie like this. Because you could do the exact same thing with 2 mute jammers and then have 2 more mute jammers. And then you also have a C4 still. And you have a better gun. And you have a shotgun. Mute in every single way is better for exactly what you just did with this setup. Prepping the barricade, didn't look for any drones, so they could, you know, have a drone around the corner, just hearing you do this. Saying, a little risky, but it's fine. Oh, and look, Mute's doing the job of exactly what I said you should do. What are you doing? Okay, we had this thing with Goomer last time, where he would just go AFK for no reason at all. Check the... Why are we AFK again? We just started, it's been... So yeah, not seeing much in terms of improvement so far here, guys. Playing West Side, I like this. You know, if they come in through Showers door, or sorry, not Showers door, Small Tower door, you're gonna catch them off if they walk through here. I do this myself, so looks like you might be taking a note out of my book. I'm flattered, thank you. You always want to check this drone hole though. That's the only thing is you didn't check the drone hole for a drone. If they have a pre-placed drone there, they know you're here, and then you are just dead. So always check that drone hole for a drone. Maybe even look around showers a bit, but the odds of them having cam in showers is so low that I'm not mad you didn't check it, you know? Checking the default cams, okay, nice. Trying to figure out where they are. This is something you could have done at the start of the round if you didn't go AFK for 20 seconds, and then you would know if they're big window or if they're, you know, even spawned west side at all. You'd see where they shoot the camera from. You could actually use that jump out a lot more efficiently, but it's fine. What is the game plan here? What is the game plan? Obviously, you know you're on big... He knows they're on big window, by the way. I mean, he can just hear them. That's very obvious. Oh, shit. Is this a lineup? Is this a lineup? Pause. Goomer with the lineups? Goomer with the moves? Oh! Big double kill! Gets them both! Damn! Okay. I'll take that one home with me. That's a nice C4. Okay, now we're just walking... Now we're just walking around. See, this is the part where you start throwing. Why are you aiming... Okay. Goomer! You're aiming at your teammate! He's clearly here holding this. Why are you aiming at him? Why are you looking at this guy? And not this guy? Like, check the window! You just walked into the middle of the open. You could have got fried by this guy. He's just holding this cross, and you're walking here looking at your teammate instead of looking at the only potential threat that there is. This is not champion gameplay, Goomer. This is platinum gameplay. Actually, to be fair, last time when he was playing platinum, there was like bronzes and silvers and coppers in the comments saying that they were better, and you know, it could have been true. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Let's see how he deals with the 0. Oh, we're just gonna re-peek him. All right, never mind. This guy is still a copper, Chad. He is still a copper. Why did you re-peek that? Why did you do that? That was so dumb. And you got pooped on. I hope you guys lose the round. You guys don't. You don't lose the round, but it would have been really funny if you did. All right, moving on to round 2. First round, honestly, not too... A good C4, I guess. That's like, you know, you can do a coconut bra C4, and that's great. But that's not going to make you play like a champion. I want to see team play. I want to see good positioning. To be fair, that west side start with the Mozzie was good positioning. Starting there, if they come in with no drone, you're picking them off. That's very, very good. I love to see that. You want to extend the map. You want to get off the site a little bit. But, of course, you still need some people on the site to watch for the direct rush. Okay, I love this Azami. This is great. What this does is it lets you kind of sit here, hold the stairs, and that's going to create a one-way on their ankles. This is a very good thing. You should copy this in your games. Azami is one of the best defenders in the game. So, you know, pick her, do this kind of thing, and you're going to be set. Okay, now you just blocked off the angle, though. What? Now you can't watch it anymore. Okay, you actually just defeated the entire purpose of the setup. I feel crazy because like I say one thing and then you go and you set it up perfectly. I'm like, good job, you did it. And then you just go and do the opposite for no reason right after. Also, okay, this isn't Goomer's fault, but guys, do not do this. Do not do this. You want to be able to play Freezer. You want to extend Freezer. If you give up Freezer for free, they now have a crossfire on site. And if you give up this for free, they can just take all laundry for free and no worries. And now they have crossfires from every single direction. Your team is in a hole of crossfires and you're getting pooped on, okay? Hold map control and don't give up the entire map for free. This is such a troll. This is such a troll. People do it all the time. It's so silly. I mean, and also, why are you making this angle if you're going to keep this castle here? Like, rip down the castle if you're going to do this, Goomer. Right now, you're wasting all your time. They could be bunker by now. They could be freezer by now because they could just run in because your teammates are bad. You have to know your teammates are bad and you have to play to it. Doing this is doing nothing. You're just wasting your own time at this point. Oh, I'm glad we got the coconut bra angle. Okay, Goomer, stop watching Coconut Bra and start watching Think Like a Champion so you can actually learn how to play and hold map control and play the space of the map to help you win. All right? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Too much Coconut Bra, too much Bolo. Like, you're not Bolo, you're not Shaiko. Stop quick peeking everything. Learn the fundamentals of the game. Watch Brazilians play the game. That's what I would say. If you want to learn how to actually get better, watch Brazilians play the game. Oh, look, they took... Oh, look! Oh, guys, look, surprise, they did exactly what I said, and now the team is getting shit on. They took bottom main, they took Freezer, now they have crossfires because we gave up all the space for free. Oh my gosh, now we're in a little poop hole. Good swing, you gotta take, I mean, hey, back to Goomer for a second. Sorry, I'm going all over the place right now. I gotta really chill. Fantastic peek. Why is this a good swing? Why does Goomer swing this? Firstly, he saw the shots from across the doorway, so he knows this guy is on this side of the door. So he knows he's in the open. He knows this is essentially a free kill because he knows where he is. Secondly, at this point where they have all this pressure on the bomb site, they're pushing front, they're pushing Freezer. They've gained all this control in a minute, by the way, because we didn't contest the map. Not your fault, Goomer, not entirely, a little bit, but not entirely. That is a team thing. But because they have all this pressure, you need to take some pressure off before, otherwise they're just going to sit and hold for 2 minutes and pick you off one by one slowly because you're stuck in this very bad spot. They'll break all your utility, they'll get in, and they'll eventually plant the bomb, or they'll kill your whole team. So you have to take the pressure off by swinging this guy because you know he's there. So that is the perfect swing. Now get back into cover, back up because you're exposing yourself to laundry, and throw in a zombie down and get the hell out of there. Then force them to plant. You have man advantage. Well, actually, sorry, it's 3v3. But you're in a good spot if you give this up. Now you're in a horrible spot because now they have a guy here, they have a guy here, and you're just stuck and you cannot leave now. And you're peeking everything, and these guys are, yeah, they thank God. I swear, if that guy lost that gunfight, I would have cried. Goomer, terrible positioning. Back up, chill. Why you just peek everything? You're like, I should be champ, I peek everything. That's what the champions do. But you can't peek everything when you put yourself in the middle of a 3-man crossfire. Literally a 3-man. You know how I know it's a 3-man? Because this guy killed you. This guy was looking at you. And this guy was looking at you. You can't kill 3 people at once. I don't care how good you are. So good try, but yeah, you guys lost a round. But you could have won it if you didn't play it like that. You could have won it by giving up the space, using your zombies to isolate the gunfights. You have good aim. You can shoot the people, and that's great. But you can't shoot the people when you're putting yourself in a 3-person crossfire. So block off each angle with the zombies that you had in your pocket, and then take them one-on-one. Just like you did with the sledge. You took the sledge one-on-one because the freezer wall wasn't open yet. You won the gunfight. Every one-on-one gunfight you've had, you've been winning. Outside the 0 on the rappel, which was just like a stupid repeat. If you maybe dial back the crackhead a little bit, dial back the ego a little bit, maybe don't think you're the best, then maybe you'll play a little smarter and you'll win more. I like this, but... Oh, actually, no, yeah, that's good. That's nice. I was going to say I like to barricade or melee the top so they punch the middle and can't see the Capians, but they actually can't see the Capians with it like this. So yeah, that's a good little trick. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of tricks. That I think is the biggest issue with like the Emerald rank is like there's a lot of tricks, but not a lot of fundamentals. And once you go from tricks to fundamentals, you can still use the tricks, and that's great. You can get free kills with tricks, but the fundamentals are going to help you beat better players. The tricks will help you beat these players, some of these players, the ones that don't know the tricks, but the ones that do know the tricks, they're not going to follow the tricks because they're using the fundamentals of droning, checking for traps, checking for these things, and not falling for the tricks. And once the tricks stop working, then you have nothing to fall back on if you don't know the fundamentals. So learn the fundamentals of map control, positioning, droning, team play, and be aware of it. Like, why are we just walking in front of this doorway? You know, the door is open. Why are we just walking in front of it? I mean, that's a pretty good question considering there is a guy standing right here. And you're dead. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I probably could have seen that one coming. Because, you know, you saw the door was open, and then you heard the garage guy. Instead of thinking there could be a guy front door, you thought, they're all garage! Charge! And you ran into the middle of the open and died. So, Goomer. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? And you know what? I bet, what the, holy shit, this dude started levitating. Bro got taken up by the aliens after that. Okay, and then once you died, instead of saying to yourself, oh, that was silly, I should have checked the main door, I bet you were like, what is he doing out there? He's baiting outside front door. Dude, there's 40 seconds. There's 40 seconds into the round. And the whole door is open. Yeah, they're taking lobby. Okay. All right, so you got smoked. One of the worst roams I think I've ever seen in my life. Actually, I didn't see if he got any Capcan kills. Let's go back. I'll check if he got any Capcan kills. Is there any Capcan kills? There is not. So the Capcan tricks, you know, your only contribution to the round didn't do anything. To be fair, with Capcan, you're not always going to get value out of the Capcan traps. Otherwise, he would be way too OP if you're getting kills with Capcan traps every single time you run them. It's like it's an opportunity kind of thing. It allows you to run around freely and maybe get some more kills along the way. Okay, Goomer with the drones. Goomer with the moves. I love it. I don't know how you got this into sight, but good work. Getting a drone into sight is one of the most, like, easiest ways to get freebies. If you can get your drone into sight, fantastic. The fact they don't have anything on the staircase screams to me, if I see this in prep phase, okay? If I see there's nothing on these stairs, I'm leaving my drone here. I'm leaving my drone. I'm saying, this is the freest push ever. Instead of driving into sight. But driving the site is also okay because you can use this to get freebies. You can still plan to take white while having a drone in sight and then drone white, and now you actually have an even stronger push. What the fuck is this guy doing? This guy's just looking for drones in sight? All right. Goomer hopping on the Amaru. Goomer. The last time I watched you play Amaru, I said stop playing Amaru. What? You can't, like, playing Amaru is not going to get you to champ. I promise you, playing Amaru is not going to get you to champ. She brings nothing to you or the team. You are still in this mindset that you are better than everyone. You are the ultimate fragger, like every other moron in Emerald thinks, and Platinum, and like that you're this guy that's going to carry the team with your sick, mighty fighting skills. And then you go Amaru, and you probably Amaru into sight and die. Or you Amaru into sight and get lucky the 1 in 3 times and get an ace. And you're like, oh, I'm going 5 in 3 if I get an ace every 3 times I play Amaru. Which actually would be kind of sick, but that's probably not the case. And it's not going to help you win, I can tell you that. I think there's a better way to do this, just for like a tip. If you throw it up on the bed, I think maybe you were trying to throw it up on the bed. If you get it up on the bed, then they're less likely to actually see it. I mean, it is clear, so taking it is very smart. I mean, push through though, push through. Yes. No, that guy's a moron. No, bad Goomer. Oh my God, Goomer, you're so bad. Stop. Just hold the sight. They're gonna push into you. Okay, pause. Because I realize he just swung through an Aruni gate and killed this guy. And you guys are like, yeah, he's that guy. Look at him go. He's the best. Look at the freaking talent he's got. He's the best. Pox, you've been lying. But this guy crouched through a rotate hole when they're playing top armory. If these guys are smart and know their guy died in kids, right? You were in kids and killed their teammate. They just hold the rotate. They sit here and hold the rotate like, oh, there's a guy in kids. I'll hold the rotate. And then you go to crouch the rotate. You are losing that fight because you're crouching through a rotate on ADS. You're not even looking at these holes. You get smoked, okay? And then the other guys, maybe they're in trophy, the other guy, and he's holding this doorway. Like, you shouldn't be able to push through the rotate. If you want to walk through something, walk through this door because it's like the safest option. The rotate is like the riskiest. They could be standing up an attic, looking down at you. They could be here, shooting you in the face. Going through the rotate is insane in that case, but you got lucky enough that it worked because the team is so uncoordinated that they couldn't make a simple call out, he's in kids. And now they're trying to retake. This is when you play slow. This is when you play slow because they know you're here and they're trying to retake you. That guy is ass. Oh my God. Feeding off the other team being so shit is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God, he almost hit the ace. I mean, hey, to be fair, nice shots, terrible decisions, okay? Those shots will be nice and they will work and this play will work against Emeralds, but it will not work against champs because they will react to the situation. And when they're reacting, they're not panicking and throwing bodies at you like the Saruni was, okay? A champion reacts by holding an angle. An emerald reacts by sprinting at you un-ADS and trying to drop shot and freak out instead of just holding the angle. Like, this guy just kills you if he didn't prone. The bandit just kills you if he just holds the angle, right? So there's so many situations where this play was actually so bad, it just happened to work. Thanks to your mechanics, but also thanks to the other team being bad. Both situations have to be true for that to work. And only one of those things is in your control, which is the good mechanics, which is good. But you don't want to rely on the other team being bad, so you want to take those fights in a more strategic manner. If you're going to play Amaru, you gotta at least take the fights in the right order. Okay, lost the drone, that's fine. I'm not too critical on the prep phase droning, because I personally just drive my drone in sight, try to scan everyone, kind of get an idea of what's going on. That's fine. You can choose to do your place. You can do the prep phase however you want. That's up to you. Straight into armory. Okay, you do know this drone is here. That's good. You know it's clear. Nice. Okay, take it. I like it. I mean, if they're going to give up the map control for free, take the map control quick. That's fine. It's fine to play Amaru like this in this circumstance. I'm not mad about that. It's not quite as fine to just walk through with no info. Again, relying on the other team being ass. If the other team is not ass, you just got first picked in the first 30 seconds and have been completely useless to your entire team. Walking straight into the site is not a good idea. When you have armory control, hold the armory control. Wait for them to rotate early in the round. Maybe you get a quick pick. Walking straight into their setup is how you die against good players. Because now there's an addict guy. Luckily, he's also shit. Again, like, they're just peeking into you too late instead of just holding angles. If they are just holding angles, you just died again because you just walked into a doorway. You just walked into a doorway without even looking into the site. Let's replay this, guys. Gumer is completely oblivious to the fact there could be a guy holding it from sight, even though he just killed 2 guys. And what does he do? He walks into the doorway on ADS. The bandit misses his shots, but if he doesn't, you are dead because a champion would hit these shots and you would die. Anyone with your aim would kill you in this situation. And then you ADS after. Like, if you're gonna play full mechanic and no drone and no strategy and play like this, which is dumb in the first place, you got to at least play it well. So here's Gumer flexing his 9-4 match, maybe 10-4 match, because he walked into the site against a bunch of morons and killed them all. And then, yeah, and eventually you die, which, you know, good, because you should die. You should die. So the one guy that can actually kill you got you. Overall, Gumer, I have not seen a real change in gameplay whatsoever. You walk around the map with no information, doing the same kind of silly things that you did while you were in plat. You haven't learned how to drone, you haven't learned how to hold map control. You still take map control, but you don't know how to hold it properly. I would say it is a slight improvement. Like, you've probably improved from plat to emerald. Well, I mean, you've probably improved from like silver to gold realistically, because you were like silver before. But your mechanics are a lot better, so that's good. Good aim. And yeah, you still need to improve on all the other things. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. See you on the next one.